the following presentation of the National Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the Ravens!
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
A gain of 14. And the Steelers first down.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
Play action now. Jackson forced out to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. John Harbaugh, not a fan of that call, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Steelers offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Connor Hayward. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
Rodgers on first down. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
At the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Rodgers. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. Rodgers going up top again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Ravens offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. To the outside, catch made by Hopkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Moving left. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up
on third down, Jackson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Baltimore Ravens. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
The Steelers' 2-yard line.
Design run here with Jackson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. This is caught for the side of the end zone. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out in the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He finds Austin with the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On third down, Rodgers. He'll get that to Wilson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Travis Jones there to bring him down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down. To throw is Rodgers. Picked off by the all-pro Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's the give to Henry, running right. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run down. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And this will be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Forced out left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. That is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weed. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Play action now with Rodgers. That's caught on the right side. It's Freiermuth. It is 2nd and 9.
Freiermuth. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Jackson trying to get his guys back to the line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up second and
Try
10.
again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Open right side is likely. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 7.
Second down at the 38-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He finds Likely, his tight end. Second time they've connected on the drive. This one goes for 17 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up second down at the 43.
Pistol give to Henry. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down. Going to go right back to Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll go again here with Henry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. On the option, they give it to Henry. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
24-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
On second down, Warren. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Down at the 37-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
Austin brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. That one incomplete. Coverage standing there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good. Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. And he will work this down inside the 40. That could be good enough. Move the change. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. Both teams ready to go once more. And as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Wester on the return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
48-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Throwing Jackson. Working across the field. Completes this one to Hopkins. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
It's 4th down.
Now Jackson on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. It's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Incomplete. He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Jackson looking to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. The Pro Bowler in the last 2 years, Namde Marabike. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
It's 2nd down.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Tackle made back at his own 49.
Now a toss play with Henry. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
And 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long. Play action now. Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Stout in punt formation for the Ravens.
Steelers offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. He dropped this down to Warren. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
They run with Warren. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Rodgers. This one complete to Hayward. So that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A huge play on fourth down. It's a gain of 34. Again, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Rodgers going up top again. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 13.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. They'll run it on first down with Henry. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
2nd and 11. At the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Down to a knee, here goes Jackson. And that should do it. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.